balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome to the fourth and final part of today's live mini tarot reading session. If you're just joining in right now, or you clicked on this, then make sure that you subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you're notified when I do sessions like these. I try to go live for free every week, and then sometimes I do sessions like these where you can sign up and pay $15 to get a mini reading. So we've just got 2 people left. And we're going to get started with the first person, which is, what's their name?
Lisa.
Okay, so Lisa, you have been working this job for over 2 years, and this job has been causing you a lot of stress. However, semi-recently, you were kind of promoted in a way. You've been given responsibilities because one of your managers has been on leave, and so they've really looked to you to cover for this person, to handle these extra responsibilities. So you're just wondering, like, work has gotten a little bit more interesting. Will there be some type of promotion or way for you to move forward in this job, especially since you worked so hard and you covered this coworker of yours? Or is it kind of a lost cause and you should look for something else? So let's go ahead and pull some cards on the situation. Oh, wow. Do you see all these beautiful cards right here? These are some very, very good vibes for you. A lot is about to change when it comes to your career and your finances. I even see something for you in love, celebration, balance in your life, an awakening. Maybe that's what you're going through right now. I feel like part of you already kind of knows the answer. It would be idyllic for this job to recognize your accomplishments and that you worked very hard and took on all these extra responsibilities while this person was away, and for them to promote you and pay you more, but I just don't know if it's likely. I see this person coming back, or maybe them hiring someone else, and the truth is it would be so nice to think that, oh, this job really cares about me and cares about my well-being, but they might just be in it for themselves, this job or this corporation or whatever. I get the sense that your soul, your spirit longs to do something else with your time. This job for you was just a stepping stone. It's kind of a means to an end. It might not be something you want to be stuck with for a while. And I do see a new job. I do. I'll be honest with you. I do see a new job. I feel like it was stressing you out before. It'll probably stress you out once this person comes back. It'd be nice to think, oh, I'm going to get kind of paid back for this, what I've done. But in a way, it feels like you're almost being exploited because they're expecting you to step up, but they're not giving you a lot in return. You just kind of get maybe a promotion, maybe a raise, but there's no guarantee. And I don't know if I see it. Yeah, Father of Cups. I don't know if the company even has a lot to offer right now. It might not open up a promotion. It might just be good with how it's running things. They might not have the ability to help you out in return. It's kind of frustrating because it's like this expectation that's placed around you. You're like, of course, I'm going to step up and help this person that's out of work, but you might not be getting much back in return. This is the 5 of Swords. This is like, whew. It's tough. You're thinking, maybe I can stay at this job or just some job and climb the ladder. And I do see you climbing the ladder. I think all the experience you have at this job, you can definitely spin it and kind of take it and help you to meet the requirements or look attractive to another type of job. So you have like this managerial experience now. You might be able to play that up. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to use this job and this situation as leverage as you move forward. Because you can claim that you have experience managing others. You do. You're taking over for a manager. This was a really great place for you to get your roots in the ground, for you to grow, but you got healthy roots, you got a healthy tree. right now, that you're not getting a lot of support. Your root system, it doesn't have a lot of support right now. Like you being plugged into this job, you might not be getting as much support in exchange. So you might need to go find, basically it's like letting go of things that no longer serve you. Might be time to move forward. The stress before was a red flag, you know? And yeah, sometimes you got to take accountability for your stress and try to manage your work-life balance. And just remind yourself you have a choice. You don't have to work this job. Yeah, you got bills to pay, but you can always just work the job you need to work while part-time you work towards your vision or your dream or your next career goal. So I think part of this does come back to you in a way to where you might need to figure out what your big vision is for where you want to go with your career. And then you can kind of go back and ask yourself, does this job serve that purpose? Does it help me get to the next level, or is it holding me back? And if it's holding you back, you might need to cut it. You might need to let it go. I can just envision that happening. I can envision that this job in the near future could start feeling like it's holding you back, maybe not bring all that success you're looking for, or that fulfillment you're looking for. That might be something you need to go out and create. But it's a job for now. It's supporting you. It might be one of those things where you just got to kind of keep your head down and just show up and get that coin and find ways to enjoy it for yourself as much as you can, you know, and really steal back moments from your life and enjoy your time off of work and use it to have fun and explore yourself and think more about your goals. You know, I found back when I was working a day job that it became a lot more fulfilling when I kind of figured out what my vision was and how it worked into the grand scheme of my life. You don't always have to know every detail of the big picture, but I knew, oh, I want to move to the city, so this job I'm working is helping me to save up. And I want to do fashion, so you know, I work this job and it helps me to be able to invest on weekends and nights off in my fashion stuff and save to move to the city. It's kind of a win-win. Might not be my favorite thing, might be hard work, but I'm using it as a tool. You know, don't work for the man, make the man work for you. It's a big message behind this one for you. I see a new job, I do. You basically, your guides want you to have the courage to go after your dreams, because what's kind of hidden subconsciously underneath all of this is like your desire to maybe transcend this. You know, you want a bigger challenge, you want more reward, you want more recognition. That's what you were saying. Will they recognize me? Sometimes people won't. Sometimes the rewards, they're not going to bring it to you. So you got to learn, how can I achieve this or fulfill this or create this for myself? What do I really want here? And is this helping me forward, or is it hurting me? You know, your guides are saying believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, have courage to dream, reach for the stars. Yeah, I love that. I hope this message resonates with you. Thank you again for your support, and I will see you next time. Peace out. All right, so we've got our last person. Thank you so much for waiting so patiently. So who is it?
Nalali?
Okay, so Nalali.
I just found out my boyfriend cheated on me.
Oh, shit.
I don't feel like confronting him. I'm really hurt. I just want to walk away. What should I do?
Ooh. You just found out that your boyfriend cheated on you. You're really hurt. You don't want to confront him. You just want to walk away. What should you do? Well, I understand that you're freaking out right now, and rightfully so. I'm so sorry that you were betrayed like that. I've been cheated on before, and it's just like a dagger through the heart. And for you, it's like your situation, this is so unique and personal to you, and it cuts deep because this was your boyfriend, you know? And look, I'm looking over here at my cards, and this card is just sitting there like that. Didn't even notice. Loss. It's almost like you just know now, like, basically, I kind of get the sense you're just like, I don't have time for this shit. Are you serious right now? Because now you got to go through the grieving process. It's just like exhausting to think about. I got to find a new place, got to move out, or yeah, you're going to cut this guy out. I don't see you taking him back. I don't see you patching it up. Like, he fucked up, you know? And you're worthy of someone who doesn't treat you like that. Sometimes in these situations, like, people work it out. I see it. But I just don't know if this is going to be one of those situations. I usually advise against it. It's hard because you guys had a soul connection. You're just like, really? after everything we went through. Like, I thought we had this understanding, you know? And also, what's weird is that you're like, what the fuck? Because the last couple of weeks, you guys have been flirty, you've been playful. It seemed almost like the relationship was getting better, or you guys were getting closer, or you were ready to take the next step. That's why it's so shocking, because you're like, he hit it so well. Oh, God. You love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This is totally just like, fuck that guy, walk away card, you know? Totally. You're like, don't wait. So, what would I recommend? I guess me personally, you gotta make your own choice though, is I would pack my shit up and see if there's a friend. How can you sleep next to him another day? If you're not living with him, I mean, just block his ass, you know? Block him on everything, have someone take his stuff back, like, and tell your whole family or who your roommates or whoever you're living with or your doorman or whatever, don't let him in. You know, gotta kind of, sometimes it's awkward. You gotta tell people like, hey, this person shows up. Don't, you know, that happened to me with a breakup or two because I knew the person was gonna come knocking on my door. Some people just don't. They're like, oh baby, I'm sorry, and you're just like, save it. So basically, you got some arrangements to make, and if it's a situation where you crash on someone's couch, if it's like you're living with them, and get all your shit out, and I mean, if it's a situation where you're going to be unsafe or you don't feel right about it, sometimes people gotta stay living with a person for a little bit, and it's awkward, and you know, there's different approaches where you can talk about it, but then it makes things really chaotic. Or you can just kind of keep it to yourself until you can move out. Just try to act normal. That's horrible. I've known clients and had friends in that situation where they're like, they cheated. I know. I don't want to talk about it. I have to live with them now for 2 more months. And like sometimes in those situations, the cat just comes out of the bag and you end up fighting and it's like shit goes down. But whatever needs to happen or is going to happen, let it happen. I would just say if you have the opportunity to just kind of cut out, you can. And if you never want to talk to him about it, sure, he'll get the point once you blocked him. You guys are over. He'll fucking know what he did. You know what I'm saying? And the hardest thing for you is going to be the aftermath. How do I get closure? How do I heal from this? What do I do? Because you can't talk to him, you know? Maybe at some point you'll feel like you want to talk to him or that will help you. Maybe it won't. Situations like that, sometimes it's better to work on it through therapy, like a licensed therapist or counselor, because sometimes that shit can mess you up and it's like a big shock, you know? Or maybe you journal about it. You know how I always talk on the channel about like writing letters to people? Because some people you just, because they cheated on you or they hurt you or they're a narcissist or you never want to talk to them again, you like can't actually talk to them in person. But it's like you can write letters to them. You don't send the letter, but write it for yourself, and you're gonna have to bring healing and closure to yourself. That's the hardest thing about being cheated on, when someone just kind of ups and leaves, or you know. Yeah, you don't want to go through the pain yet because your birthday's in a few days. Well, you better make him buy you a legit ass birthday present. Be like, I want this and this and this and this. Just kidding. Okay, now I'm breaking up with you. I'm just kidding, girl. You could totally be really petty with this guy, but sometimes the best thing to do is just like be busy for your birthday. Like maybe like don't let him ruin your birthday. Like just be, oh, I'm gonna hang out with my girls this birthday. He's a guy, whatever. He'll probably be like, oh, okay. Go hook up with whoever that person is, you know? Sadly enough. Kind of messed up, but it's time for you to start just like living your true life and not let him bring you down. This guy, man, he showed his true colors. It's so annoying because you're like, if you just want to go have sex or hook up with other people or like just go date again or you're bored or whatever it is, just tell me and we'll figure it out. We'll break up. It'll hurt, but be upfront. The cheating, the lying, the trust, the behind the back, the having your cake and eating it too, that's what hurts the most, you know? Be upfront, you know? Talk about it. Communication fixes everything. He really, I'm just like, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but he really should have just told you how he was feeling or that he met somebody else or this or that, you know? Because you guys are adults. Like, why do you have to go and be like a stereotypical fuckboy? Because you're like, I know you. You're not like that. The hard thing, too, is that there's still chemistry between you guys. You guys still have feelings for each other. He still wants to make the effort. I'd be careful. I kind of get this sense he'll do anything to try to keep the connection, but it'll be really hard to get trust back. You guys could try if you wanted to, because he does really care about you, but actions speak louder than words. And, you know, sometimes they say once a cheater, always a cheater. I see that a lot doing readings for people, is that sometimes the cheating is just a one-off thing. I got scared, baby, let's heal it, and then they move on and get married and everything's better, and they're like the exception to the rule. But most of the time, once a cheater, cheater. Oh, you care a lot about each other. It's tough. You're like, I just can't turn my feelings off for him overnight. I think you're gonna figure this out. He seems really confused. You're not feeling very optimistic about things right now. I get you. I think you gotta take this one day at a time. You might just need to get out, especially if you feel like it's going to affect your birthday. I know you're like, I just want to wait for my birthday to pass, but it will be hell, you know? It's hard because maybe you thought that you guys were going to get married. You were like planning this future. You had this vision and you're like, whoa, this completely changes all my life plans. You just shit on my life. That's why it's so personal. You just took a big shit on your life. Let your friends help you. Call a friend, tell your friends, they will help you. Go sleep on someone's couch, get out of there. Yeah, don't ruin your birthday. Well, it's kind of already ruined, but still, at least have that birthday with just you and your girls and not having to come back to his crazy ass, you know? True love, it's hard because you guys like really loved each other. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. Yeah. And you're just like, I never thought this would happen to me. And also, he was like trying to make all these changes. I want to be the best version of myself for you. He was really stringing you along because he was all like, I'm bettering myself for you, baby. And like, we're gonna kind of level up together, maybe get married. And then it's like, what about everything we built together, this life, you know? Look at this. I know I hurt you. I have no explanation. I tend to self-sabotage when I'm in a relationship. It's a pattern I'm just barely becoming aware of. If you wait around for me, I can't promise I'll be as ready as you are. Ooh. Ooh, that might be your answer. Just like, you know what? He's not good enough for you. That's what I'm gonna say. He showed his true colors. It's hard. Yeah. You're going to be fine, though. You're going to level up from this. You're going to have a wonderful time. You're going to get a cute little place for yourself. You're going to move forward with your career. You're going to attract love in your life. And that's all going to happen so much faster than you think, because he's a dead weight. He's a big block to a lot of your energy. You move forward, kind of cut him out, and maybe this happened because it's like time to cut the dead weight, time to let go of the dead leaves, time to make way for some new growth. This is how it manifests sometimes. Sometimes you got to let go of what's no longer serving you, and sometimes that's a person. And he probably was great for you for a certain period in your life, and it could just be that this whole contract's up. He's probably going to have to go manifest the karma and the craziness for doing this to somebody. He's not just doing this to you, he's doing it with that other girl or whoever he's hooking up with. Like, he probably broke her heart and is messing with her energy too. It might be hard to think that because right now you're probably just like, who is this bitch? And like totally hating on her right now. Comparing yourself to her. We do that. But we're just like, look at this thought over here. But, you know, she's probably naive and like kind of got manipulated by him. She's kind of a victim too. You might think, oh, it takes two to tango, but I don't know. I just get the sense that your boyfriend or maybe your ex now is having like a crazy quarter life crisis and is like taking everyone down with him, and you might just need to cut that cord so you can go off, because you're getting ready to kind of launch some things and rocket forward, and you've been really loving yourself, working on yourself hard, glowing up, and he's just not. He's going on a different path. It's so hard. It's so hard because you're like, dude, why would you do this to yourself? Because when he did this, he didn't just do it to you. He's doing it to himself. He's complicating his life. He's causing drama. He's lying, living with the guilt. Hopefully he feels guilty. It's just, why would you do that to yourself, you know? Anyways, you know, he's gonna, if you confront him with this, he's gonna apologize. He's gonna be like, I'll block her. He wants to keep you. But I think the truth is that you guys are both going to grow in different ways from this whole thing. He made a decision. He made his bed. He has to lie in it, right? So you just move forward. You just move on and, you know, trust yourself, whatever happens in this situation. Sometimes there's things you can't really plan. You just got to speak your truth in the moment, you know? So take it day by day. Take good care of yourself. And this was a decision he made based off of the stuff he's facing inside of him. It's not to excuse his behavior, it's wrong. But it might not have a lot to do with you, you know? It's normal to feel unworthy, ugly, stupid, fat, ashamed, guilty when someone cheats on you, but they're cheating on you because of their own bullshit. You know, you could be the ripest, juiciest peach. I always get so crazy when you hear in the news that like Beyonce or someone like that got cheated on. I'm like, oh, damn. If they get cheated on, then, you know, it happens to the best of us is what I'm trying to say. It's not your fault this happened to you. You didn't do anything to cause it. This person is manifesting their own craziness, and you might need to cut yourself out from that chaos, you know? So, damn. These are the tough things in life. Anyways, I am sending you so much love and light. I know it's a hard time for you. You're going to make it through this. Just hang in there, okay? And I will see you next time. All right, you guys, I had so much fun sharing stories with you guys, hearing what's going on in your life. It sounds like everybody right now is just like leveling up in so many ways. It's the best of times, it's the worst of times, right? But something I really love about the tarot is that it always offers different perspectives, different possibilities. It helps you think about your feelings or express yourself. So if you've ever like felt drawn to the tarot, I encourage you to pick up a deck, just like any type of oracle deck, or even like the more traditional tarot. I really like this one. This is good for beginners. It's called the Enchanted Tarot. I'm not affiliated with them at all. I just really like it. Have some fun with it. There's a lot of online resources, and you can even come back to my channel if you want to learn more about tarot, because I'm going to start a new series where I'm teaching you guys about the tarot. So stay tuned, okay? All right, you guys, thank you all for your support, and I will see you soon. Peace out.